this dude is an absolute marauder, high-level wrestler, and when he is at his suffocating best, punishing UFC fighters on the canvas, looks like he might be able to make a real concerted world title run, at least to me.
You know, not many guys can use that skill set almost singularly. We saw Khabib Nurmagomedov early in his career essentially just wrestle and dominate people. And that is the approach that this young man is taking. He is so good at getting in your face and making you work. You gotta be preemptive. You cannot allow him to grab your leg. If you get your leg, you're going down. You gotta be moving, you gotta stay on your feet. Because this guy, if you get your leg, he's like a dog with a bone. And it's that single leg, a thing of beauty.
And he basically guaranteed a finish here tonight. Certainly believes the takedown is gonna be there, and we will not be surprised if he goes for one over.
But John, is that in the matchup, or is that in his belief in his skill set that he's gonna finish his fight? Unreal.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present, and when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier, when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the place. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paul Nickal! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Big Daddy.
Herb Dean, third party in the Octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, here we go, round one, and a lot of Bo Nickal's fights have been quick, so don't get up and grab anything from the refrigerator. This man is a submission machine. We have also seen his power on full display in the UFC. 3-time NCAA Division I national lands a double leg takedown. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Able to land there with the straight left. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands and stuff.
It has to be set up. You cannot take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Oh, nice little elbow attack to the body. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura, watching him to step. Oh,
you gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Ground and pound strike there now. And he's back up. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. I mean, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
And able to land a nice shot there on the inside. All right, good job by him there.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover. Oh, big elbow. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is also aware he never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Hammer fist here by Nickal. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Getting them all here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Right on the button. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, nice straight left there.
Oh, nice. He's going to guillotine.
Oh, great submission defense.
Nice defense.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Back to his feet. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the gun.
He's doing a great. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, my goodness, he got out again.
Wow, that is fantastic submission defense.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
That was nice.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass it. Oh, man, that was slick.
And he is back up to his feet. So a much different approach. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, block that punch.
The hard ground pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Nickal gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Busy in the clinch. Lands that punch.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
Third round underway. Oh, nice overhand left.
Over and over, this guy is getting hit right in his face.
Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Great job fighting behind the lens. What a nasty kick that was thrown with ill intent.
Oh, stuffs another shot there. Takedown defense on point tonight. There, somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Ooh, found a home for that knee. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. He got hurt again. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, side control now. All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
90 seconds to go in the round. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys...
Oh, big shots here. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
Big ground and pound.
You need to fight now.
Nickal right back to the full mount. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to... Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, good block there.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
You gotta fight down.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Great punch from the clinch here.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Nickal back in half guard. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Just over 3 minutes to go. Making all these shots count. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Nickal's back in full mount. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep the half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound on.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Your opponent outstruck you that last round. You need to be smarter. Technically, you're a better striker than he is. You can move around more. Use your distance.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Nickal gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight.
It's a beautiful, fast, good jab with meaning.
Nickal going for the takedown. He misses.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Nice job blocking that shot.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
That right eye's looking pretty swollen.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Great work here from the bottom fighter.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Nickal's in half guard.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nickal. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Back mount now.
Great submission defense.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Great job landing from the top position.
Nickal back in half guard, very comfortable here. Vision could become an issue, and that left eye starting to close. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. We'll
Ladies
see how
and
the
gentlemen,
judges
after
saw it.
5
Here
rounds,
is Bruce Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision,
Wow, so there he is, your winner by the narrowest of margins. Only 3 scorecards in the world matter. 2 of them thought he won.
I mean, you could tell that he wasn't sure he had got enough done to win the fight. He picked the decision. It was a very close fight, and it's well earned.